So this is a demo of the Picaxe. It's going to be Picaxe 8 talking to the MoDCom software as per what's on the screen now. It's a level meter. It's essentially receiving data from a Picaxe live and putting it on the screen. Okay, this is a piece of code that we're going to build. I'm going to stop this, but this is exactly what it does. Okay, it gets numbers from the Picaxe and puts them on the screen over the serial line, and then we can see it's running and it's going a circle. We'll see why it's doing that. We'll blow that away. Okay, so let's just start up the programming editor and have a look what we've got. I'll send some code. I'll give them some code on the forum to say this is what I've got. It doesn't work. Let's have a look. There's the code. Let's have a look why it doesn't work. So we pasted it. Here we can see that we've set the frequency to 8 megahertz. Need to do that because MoDCom only operates at 9.6. Therefore, the no configuration on that. If it doesn't work at 9.6, you're hosed. Okay. So if I program it on this now, I get something coming on the screen, and everyone says I get no communication, but I get a terminal working. Yep, that's fine. Here we go. Terminal working. Absolutely fantastic. What are you doing? You're throwing data into a terminal window. There is no intelligence. Okay, there's no buffering or anything. You wouldn't do that when you were sending data to a Picaxe. It would overrun. Okay, so let's do a couple of things, right? All right, that one of them's essential, and the second one, you can play with the number or the pause, but let's just figure it out. We're just going to put a pause of 200 milliseconds in to start with. Okay, you might be able to cut that down. I don't know the value personally. I'm doing this live. Okay, all right. Okay, serial text. This won't work either because the MoDCom software is intelligent. It's like a Picaxe. If you're doing a serial in and you want to pick up a string or a set of numbers, you have to say what the delimiter is, and it's no different in MoDCom. Okay, so I don't understand what the big debate was about. Okay, so I'm going to put a delimiter in. The delimiter is going to be ABC. It's going to be ABC and then the number. This is quite normal for Picaxe stuff for serial in, but let's think about it on serial out now for a minute. Okay, ABC. You might want to do a different coding scheme of ABC1, ABC2 if you have more than one device. Okay, but that's up to you. Let's just program that, and then we're going to see that come to my COM port through the serial line. I'm programming on COM port 5, and we can have a look how we do that. And there we go. We got some numbers coming through. Okay, ABC, and then its relative number. Let's just check the COM port. I'm on COM port 5. Brain, remember that. Okay. Okay, we got a Picaxe running, sending data out. Let's open up the MoDCom interface. MoDCom, there we go. We'll shut my running one down, okay, because it was running. We'll create a new one, okay. We're going to place an object. It's called a level indicator. We'll use a large one, and we're going to put some settings in. So I took the right-hand mouse button, context, and I'm going to change some things. Picaxe demo. All right, I'm going to put a top value in of 300, because we know the max value is 255. And we need to send it a command. And what the command that it's looking for, or will be looking for, is ABC. It will send on the RS-232 line out ABC. But that won't be received by the Picaxe. But it is waiting for ABC to come back. So if you have more than one level indicator, you'd have ABC1, ABC2, ABC3. You could have lots of them. Then the Picaxe would respond, or just keep dumping it out as we are now, but the software will then pick up that value. So let's type that in, ABC, and we'll say OK. Let me just make it a bit bigger. What we're going to do also, we're going to put a text window in, a medium text window, pop it up above there, look, and we're going to put in here the value as it comes in, the raw value. So this is called, here we go, text window 1, and we're just going to say OK. Back in our demo, we're going to select send current value to this screen object, and it is called text window 1. We say OK. So what have we got? We've got an object here that is going to send out a command called ABC and wait for the ABC to come back. It's going to display it as a numeric value in the level indicator, and it should put that number above us. What else have we got to do? We've got to select the communications port. Okay. We select COM port 5, And what is critical, I'm not throwing data at it. There is a slight pause in the data, and that just gives it time to handle it, same as we would in the Picaxe or Picaxe to Picaxe communication. Alright, I press the go button. And here we have the software's running. So we have communication. If we looked at the serial line, we see ABC coming out and the value coming back from the Picaxe, ABC123, etc, etc. Let's stop the code and we're going to change it. If we take this out, so we take ABC out, we run the code, hey presto, nothing happens, but you get the word error in about 10 minutes time. Okay, if you wait a long time, okay, you will get an error condition. So let's put that back as it should be, ABC. Then we run it again, and here we have MoDCom talking and accepting values from the Picaxe. I think that's what people wanted to do. You can play with the timeout values or the pause value on line 7 of the previous code, but I think that's what people are having issues doing. I think it's the same from all the different objects that are in the portfolio of MoDCom, so you should be able to send strings out and do very complex screens and controls. If you use serial in on the Picaxe, you will eventually be able to send different commands and subsets of commands. So this is a pretty simple demo of how MoDCom interfaces with a Picaxe.